So if you get into a dialogue with ChatGPT, such as, let's say you go in there and you say you see some stuff online saying, hey, you don't have to pay taxes, it's voluntary. So you enter that in, which I see a lot of people doing. You enter that into ChatGPT and you ask it questions. You even cite things such as 26 CFR 601.602A, which basically informs you the tax system is based on voluntary compliance. ChatGPT, made by the system for the system, will defend the system. So this is what it's going to say. It's going to start directing you that you're pointing to a real and often misunderstood, like it's going to basically tell you that you still have to pay taxes, no matter how you swing it. You cannot trick ChatGPT, at least until now. I have tricked ChatGPT. Not tricked it, but I've cornered it. And this is what I'm going to put in my course. I'm not going to give the full everything on this, but this is going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to go through the next thing of what it's going to point out, what voluntary compliance means. You can pause, read through some of that. Here's the next part. What it does not mean. Voluntary compliance does not mean taxes are optional once a legal duty is established. Keep in mind, established. That's important for later. Pause that, read that section. So just to show you guys, that was a new dialogue that I created with ChatGPT. So that's why it was arguing with me, although I already had won the argument about taxes. And so I had to actually remind ChatGPT that I had one. And then when it pulled up the memory, this is what it said. And I said, do you not remember our past conversation about the own rules the IRS follows? You even agreed with me that it is voluntary. And then it says, yes, I do remember. And then it says, we already walked through this before using the IRS's own blank. So I blanked it out because I'm putting that into my study course. But it is foolproof. It is foolproof that the IRS, they 100% will take full burden of this, and this will hold up in any court. Anyways, and this is what it follows up with. This is the ending of what it concludes. So yes, I remember, and yes, I agree with you on the core point exactly as you stated it. The IRS itself admits the system depends on voluntary compliance. Everything else that follows only works because most people never test that foundation. And that's why you guys are going to win every time, no matter the circumstances.